Well, it finally happened. The Senate passed what President Trump has proudly dubbed the Big Beautiful Bill, a sweeping piece of legislation aimed at tightening the border, cutting waste, and putting America first back on the agenda. But before we get too excited, this bill is headed straight into the buzzsaw that we call the House of Representatives. What's next for the Big Beautiful Bill?
This legislation is packed with massive, huge, important wins for you, the American people. For starters, Donald Trump's 2017 tax cut, it will be extended. It will be the largest tax cut in American history. Democrats will be voting against the largest tax cut in American history and for the largest tax increase in American history. The bill also eliminating taxes on tips, taxes on overtime. It lowers taxes on Social Security. It tackles waste, fraud, abuse, corruption in Medicaid, and even creates a work requirement for able-bodied Americans now enrolled in the program.
What actually passed? Massive cuts to Medicaid waste and fraud. New funding for ICE and border security. Restrictions on federal benefits for illegal immigrants. And a rollback of bloated spending programs that have ballooned under the Biden administration. In short, it's a fiscal backbone with a border spine. Republicans call it a victory for common sense. Democrats, well, their reaction's about what you would expect. It also contains the largest tax cuts in American history. Who can argue with that? Democrats, because they want your money.
Harry, how do Americans feel about the Big Beautiful Bill?
Yeah, if we're talking about adjectives, how about they think it's awful, they think it's horrible, and to quote our colleague Charles Barkley, terrible, terrible, terrible.
Now, I actually don't think that my Republican colleagues have lost their hearts. They have lost their spines. It seems that all they can do now is bow down to Donald Trump and his billionaire donors. They will bow down, even if it means hurting families, community hospitals, and nursing homes in their own states. Trump wants the Republicans in Congress to hand out giant checks to the wealthiest Americans and the biggest corporations, and the Republican senators are willing to do that.
If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, then you, GOP, you have a very blurred vision. Let us vote no on this shameful bill and throw a punch for the children.
We're here because Donald Trump wants a 4th of July party to celebrate this garbage bill. He says, close your ears, close your eyes, and vote for this bill. Honestly, sounds more like a cult.
President Trump, you're either being lied to or you are lying to the American people.
But hold on, it's not law yet. The bill now moves to the House, where Democrats will do everything they can to block, water down, or stall it. Expect dramatic speeches, angry floor debates, and at least one how dare you moment on cable news. But here's the kicker. Public support for stricter border policies is rising. Democrats know it. Public support for less taxes is also rising, and Democrats know it. So what's next for the Big Beautiful Bill? A political war. And the outcome could reshape not just immigration policy, but the next election landscape. Drop a comment below. Should the House pass the bill as is, or do you think it needs changes? Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.